the party. Today I am making muffins. So I I need to find like a selfie stick or something to hold this with. I don't even know. I'm probably just gonna prop it up in random places while I am making muffins, but I'm trying to decide if I should do the blueberry or the raspberry muffins. They're not for me, so it doesn't matter what I want. I'm making them for my husband because he really likes muffins. So, I don't know. Last time he chose chocolate because we had chocolate, but we used the chocolate, so I don't have chocolate anymore. So now I'm like, do we want blueberry or raspberry? Let me show you. These are the kinds that I have. They're from Lehigh, which is in Utah, which is cool because I live in Utah. So that's kind of fun. But yeah, I don't know, blueberry or raspberry. There's nobody here yet to tell me what to do. What am I supposed to do? I kind of feel like I want to go for the blueberry because that feels more like normal than raspberry, but I kind of want to go for the raspberry just because it's unique. Or we could look through here and find something completely different. You like all my random mixes and stuff. We have cinnamon streusel, pound cake, chocolate fudge. Most of these are not muffins. I think these might be the only muffin mixes I have left. So we have raspberry or blueberry. You know what? I feel like I should spice it up, and we're gonna do the raspberry. So blueberry goes back in there. It barely fits. All of it barely fits. I don't have a pantry. I have this right now. No pantry. It's kind of sad. All right. Let me get this swapped back around. I feel so weird with my hair tied back. I never tie my hair back unless I'm like cooking and I'm or baking, and I'm baking. So hair is tied back. I don't know how big of a mixing bowl I want. The like perfect size one is still in the dishwasher, but I think this one will do. That's an acceptable size. And then what do I need to make these? Water, vegetable oil, and eggs. That's pretty easy. I can do those things. I got my cute little measuring cup here. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. And struggle to open it. We're currently struggling. I feel like I need something to like prop this up on so you guys can like see better. Right now it's leaning against my knife block. It does an okay job. Now it is balanced on top of a thing of, what is this? I think it's hot cocoa mix. So that's fun. And my scissors. Hey, welcome Sugar Cube. How are you? Welcome to the party. Hey, Ray's Outdoors. How is it going? At the moment I decided to make raspberry muffins. I do not like raspberry muffins, but I think my husband does. So I'm giving I'm giving the raspberry muffins a go. Cold. I mean, Ray's Outdoors, that does sound like that is probably explaining that pretty well. Hey, welcome Thanos. How are you guys? Look how cute this mix is. It's like all the little raspberry chunks. Very cute. I'm gonna say Skibbity Toilet Riz for a sub. Okay, I said it. Do I get the sub? I'll take it. I'm easy to bribe when it comes to stuff like that. Give me the sub. I need it. I've been trying to hit 2,000 subs for how many years now? Like 3? That's because I kind of quit YouTube for a while. We are making raspberry muffins. Look at this cute little mix. And it's actually so cool because it's Lehigh Mills. I live in Utah. Lehigh is a city in Utah. So this is from Utah. So like, when do you get to make muffin mix that's from your state? I think that's pretty cute. 8 degrees in Delaware. And I thought like 22 was bad because I think that's what it's at outside. I don't know. I could check my other phone. I have 2 phones now because I recently got a new one and I haven't switched everything over. And so then I was like, whoa, what if I use my old phone for live streaming? That's why the photo quality is bad because it's my old one. Yeah, it's 22 degrees outside right now. So 8 is definitely a little bit worse. I'm sorry for your loss. I want a muffin. Bro, if you were here, I would totally share with you when I finish. I mean, I have one left from the last batch of muffins I made, little chocolate chips, but my husband would probably cry if I let somebody else eat it. I do not know. I mean, technically, my content is made for like adults to watch, but teenagers can watch and kids can watch. I don't swear or anything. I think my content's pretty family friendly other than when I eat Pokemon cards. Then I don't think it's friendly. Then I think it's scary. -12 in Ohio! And that's why people don't like Ohio. That makes sense. You're 9. Well, if you have your parents' permission, you're welcome to hang out. On the East Coast, that's a little ways away. I've never been to the East Coast, I don't think. No, yeah, the East, no, nowhere close. I've been to California, so the West Coast a couple times, but not the East Coast. Okay. I'm gonna start mixing this stuff. I could just chat forever. I love to chat, but we need to add a cup of water. So we're gonna sneak over to the sink. I'm gonna prop this up on some sponges. A little sketchy. Hopefully they're not wet. I don't think my phone needs that. Okay, where is the cup mark? Oh, there it is. Woo. Okay, we got it. Iowa. I've definitely never been to Iowa. I have been to very few places. Oh, thank you. I don't feel very pretty with my hair back in the lighting like this, but thank you. 1 degrees in Oklahoma, that's cold. That's really cold. All right, we're dumping our water in. Plop. Okay, water has been accomplished. Next up, oil. I'm fancy, aka my mom is fancy because she gave me this, and we have avocado oil instead of like normal oil. So we're gonna, oh, I forgot, how much do I need? I need 1/4 cup. Okay, that's like barely any. I gotta like level myself with the table so I can make sure to get the right amount. I'm gonna turn this around. See, we gotta get that 1/4 mark real good. Oh. Okay, I think I went slightly over, but that's okay. We got it. Oh, thank you. I have a lot of fun with my style. I got my cute little outfit. You can peep my fit check on here. It's on my page if you would like to see the full look. Little necklace too, except that it keeps getting spun around, so the little clasp is at the front, and I'm like, that's not where it goes. -9 in Utica. That's so cold. I don't see, I like when it's like 30 to 60 is great because then I can wear a lot of layers, and I really like layers. But anything like under 30 and I'm just like, stop, this is too much. Okay, we got the oil in there. Medicine for your son. Unfortunately, I do not know how to help, but I wish you the best of luck in finding somebody that can. All right. It always takes forever for the oil to drip out, and I'm like, I know I don't need every last drop, but I'm like, I don't want to be wasteful, so I just keep letting it drip into the bowl. It's good enough. Okay, now eggs. The scary part. I am making raspberry muffins. Isn't that fun? I'm kind of excited. I think this makes 12 muffins? I don't know if it says. I'm assuming 12. I'm thinking it's gonna fit in my tray of 12. This is what I have to make them in. Unless I just want to make like a cake-shaped muffin, just a muffin bar. I think that would be kind of fun. I get in between because it's not too hot, not too cold. Yeah, it's nice to have a little bit of variety with the temperature. I just like it to be cold enough that I can wear sweaters and boots and things, because I really like sweaters and boots. All right. We're going to collect the eggs and the trash can. I'm gonna like pull the trash can over. My really chaotic trash can full of random things. Make pancakes. I actually had pancakes for dinner. I didn't make them. My mom made them because she's super cool. So I'm self-employed. I run a Pokemon card shop out of my parents' house. And so I work there at my parents' house, which is really fun and also comes with benefits like dinner. Because my mom makes dinner at 5, so when I'm just finishing up work for the day, except I never really finish up work. The life of being an entrepreneur, you're always working. But right when I'm basically finishing up with like regular workday hours, it's like, oh, there's dinner to eat. Amazing. But yeah, so I actually had pancakes today. I think there's some leftovers in the fridge because I brought some home for my husband. Okay, we got eggs. I think it's just 2. 2 eggs. Okay, we'll set those aside. I'm gonna put the rest of the eggs away. Also from my mom. My mom's the best. She gives me like the majority of our food. Like we depend on that. I think when it's warm enough to go to the beach. You know, I bet that's fun. I've been to the beach. I've been to the ocean once in my life when I was on my honeymoon. We went to California and I got to see the ocean. So that was pretty cool. Other than that, I've been to the Great Salt Lake, but I wouldn't really call that much of a beach. So I don't pour my milk or cereal first because I don't eat cereal. The only time I eat cereal is occasionally like cinnamon flavored cereals. I'll just like eat a handful of them like little snacks. My rarest Pokemon card would probably be there's two trainers from Sun and Moon era that I'm not sure which one's better right now, because one of them's in Japanese and like at some point was like $500, but I think it's closer to 300 right now. That's my Japanese gardenia. And then I also have a Lysia full art from Celestial Storm that I know is worth a lot. I've got a couple really nice Charizards as well. If you guys want to watch me crack this egg, I already cracked it. Let's see if I can get it open. Oh, it's dripping everywhere. I can't be trusted with eggs. Actually, that was okay. It's just all over like two of my fingers. And I'm being dramatic because I don't like having them on my fingers. Oh, egg number 2 did not crack quite so clean. Oh, the shell! Don't get in there! Okay. We got it. We're fine. We're chilling. We're okay. I'm gonna just leave my phone there while I wash my hands because I would rather not get egg goop on my phone. You know? Salmonella. Tasty salmonella. Then don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely going to be eating some of this batter raw later. Don't take my advice. Don't do it unless you want to take the risk and you have chosen to take the risk. I choose to take the risk. So honestly, I could lick this egg off my finger and it would just be whatever, but I'm not because I'm silly. So let me wash my hands real quick. Alright, hands are washed. Now it's time to mix up this cute little thing of muffin mix. You guys want to see it? It looks very unmixed right now. Let me whoop. Unmixed muffin mix. Now I'm gonna find a good spoon, except my favorite spoon, my wooden spoon, is in the dishwasher. So, cause I run my dishwasher like once a week, cause that's how few dishes we go through. So they stay in there for a while, and I last made muffins on Friday, so it hasn't been a week yet. But I have plastic spoon to do the job, which is sufficient. Goodbye, it was great having you, Teresa. It was a really fancy bite too. You got like the fancy letters. Okay, now we mix it all together. I love mixes. Ah, I'm getting it on my nail. What? Oh no! So, I dropped my phone in the muffin mix. Oh no, it's just covered in mix. Oh, and eggs. Oh, it's so bad. I'm sorry, you guys. There is just... It's covered. The whole phone is covered in muffin mix now. What do I do? Do I wash it up in the sink? Oh, this is bad. Okay. 1 second while I find some paper towels. You know, I didn't think I would find myself cleaning muffin mix off of my phone while streaming or at all today, but here we are. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Oh, no, the camera is covered in mix. Oh, hey. Hi. How's it going? Oh, that's so bad. It's all over the phone. You guys, what have I done? Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm a fool. Okay. This is really awkward. Let me just wipe the muffin mix off of my phone thoroughly. And my phone is getting so mad at me. It's like, girl, what are you doing? Okay. Oh, this is awful. It's on all of it. All of it is covered in muffin mix now. All right. We're getting it clean. I apologize for that. That was not in the plan. I'm gonna grab a little wipe to clean off my camera more thoroughly so you guys can see. Through my little lens wipes. Very convenient. Clean my glasses, and then they also clean muffin mix off the phone really well, believe it or not. I actually have never tried it before, but I'm assuming it's going to do a great job. I have faith in the lens. I'm dropping the lens wipe. Guys, I am just funny. Especially right now. Okay, you can kind of see, right? Am I no longer covered in muffin mix? Oh my gosh, there's muffin mix in the microphone. That is why the audio is... I'm so sorry. I dropped my phone in muffin mix. That's why it is so bad. Okay, 1 second. Let me turned off the phone. I took off the case. I took off the case to clean out. You guys, I don't have toothpicks or anything like that, so I don't know how to fix the audio. I wasn't prepared. Okay, is it any better? Has it improved at all? I'm gonna like cut a Q-tip and try to clean out the audio. I'm so sorry, you guys. This was not in the plan. No as in it's okay, or no as in it's still bad. Oh my gosh, there's muffin mix dripping in my phone case. Awful. I hate that. Muffin mix and phones don't go together. Muffin mix goes with muffins and muffin-related items, not phones. Okay. We're gonna clean these little things out real quick. Get the muffin mix out. Oh my gosh. This is stressful, you guys. I was not prepared for this. I just wanted to make muffins, and you guys want to know what I also totally forgot about? I did not, at any point, think about preheating the oven. So I'm going to do that real quick while I'm trying to clean muffin mix off my phone. Simultaneously, I need 375. 375. Okay. It's preheating now. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Did we fix the audio, or is it still bad? Is there still? Oh my gosh, there's muffin mix just everywhere. I hate this. Make the muffin sugar cube is just like, girl, just get back to the muffins. I'm sorry. One second. There's so much muffin mix on this device right now. It's not even funny. Ah! You guys, I'm gonna spend like 20 minutes finishing cleaning the muffin mix off. Okay. We can make the muffins now. I'm sorry for that distraction. We're gonna make the muffins. Yeah, that was really bad. Lesson learned. Don't put your phone close enough that it can fall into a thing of muffin mix. It is not gonna be any fun for anybody involved. That was wild. Okay, well, now that we kept things thoroughly exciting, I've been streaming for 17 minutes, and this has been a wild ride. We're getting this mixed. It's gonna be so muffin mixy real soon. Look at this. It's already looking so much better. It looks way nice without any phones in there. What happened to the audio? I dropped my phone in the muffin mix. So there's muffin mix in the microphone now. So that's why the audio is messed up. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to get muffin mix out of the microphone. Any advice? I know, like, it was all fun and games until all of a sudden my phone was in the muffin mix. I'm not wild. Like, who would have seen that coming? I don't know. Somebody probably could have guessed that it would happen, but I didn't. I didn't even imagine that as a possibility for tonight. I was just like, it's better. It's better than it was. Apparently it was worse. I somewhat fixed it. There's still muffin mix all over my phone, and my phone case too. Like, at least my phone case, I can just put it in the sink and wash it off. My phone, I can't do that with. I don't think that it's gonna survive that. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It's just a trashy iPhone SE 3rd gen that is already barely working. That's why I got a new phone for Christmas. But, like, getting muffin mix on my... It's fine. See, I told you I was gonna eat raw muffin mix, so it didn't really matter about the raw eggs. Because, I don't know, that's always how I live. My husband hates it. Anytime I'm baking anything, I always sample, like, the dough or the batter. And he's just like, what are you doing? Like, even pancake mix. When I make pancakes, not all pancakes have eggs in them. But I always eat some raw pancake mix. Because I think it tastes great. It's just yummy. It's a little tasty snack. And see, it's funny because I'm typically a very, like, health-oriented person, especially with the food that I eat. But when I'm baking, it's just like, who cares? Yes! I need to know what the batter tastes like, especially since, like, I'm not going to eat them when they're actual muffins. Like, I don't want to eat muffins. Like, there's this one kind of muffin that they have at Walmart that are, like, these, I think they're cinnamon apple streusel. I can't taste the apple, so I don't care that it's there, but I don't like fruit in my muffins. I want my baked goods and my fruit to be separate. But, yeah, no, these cinnamon apple streusel, muffins that they have at Walmart, absolutely killer. I love them. They're the only muffins that I really like, but they're so unhealthy, so I don't usually eat them. It's just like sugar, pure sugar, and cinnamon, I guess. But yeah, so those are the kind of muffins I like. I'm not gonna eat these. These are just muffins to feed my husband because he eats a lot of muffins. I think probably 2 to 3 every day whenever I make them. Or because I guess let me think this out. So last time I made muffins was on Friday, and I made 12. There's one left, so that's 11 between Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 5 days. So I guess that's about 2 muffins a day. And I think he did share 1 or 2 of them with friends. So I feel like I'm doing like math equations for like, you know, Jimothy bought 52 watermelons and 89 strawberries. How many fruits did he buy? You know, give him those up. I got these cute little like leaf cupcake cup things. Whatever they're called, I think they have an official name. I don't know, but I got them for my mother-in-law, so that's pretty cool. I hope that I have more somewhere, because these are the last ones that I know where they are. And I would love to make more muffins all the time, always, but these things can't be that expensive, right? They're just little, like, paper cups. They can't be that expensive. I mean, worst case scenario, we just canola oil up the cupcake tray, and they'll probably come out okay, right? It'll just be slightly weird. But, like, if you think about it, cake doesn't have to have little paper wrappers. So do muffins and cupcakes really need them? I don't think so. Oh, this is fire. The little pack said that it came with 24, so I thought it was going to be 2 things of muffins, but they're 2 extra. These people are real ones. I love them. And then we're going to canola oil them so that they don't just all stick to the little cups. Hopefully I don't get canola oil on my phone too. I know the sound is probably so bad right now. Water does not go with phones at all. Okay. Now I'll show you guys. They're all ready to go. We get to scoop them up with this cute little spoon. I don't know if I can really do this while holding my phone, but well, so pretty. And we just glop. Glop. There we go. That is the glop that I was looking for. Like, how cute. It's so pretty. I like muffin mix. It's adorable. It's a little messy, and it does not go well on phones, but it's adorable. Okay. I'm gonna set my phone down when I finish doing this, because I'm not about to drop my phone in muffin mix for the 2nd time in one stream. We're gonna blop the rest of them in. You know what? Blop, blop, blop. Blop. Oh, actually, I have a fantastic idea. I might be able to angle my phone so you can watch me blop them, and oh my gosh, this is perfect. Life is great. It's not gonna fall in the muffin mix. It's plenty far away. We got this. Okay, we're gonna little blop. Cute. Hopefully the oven preheats soon, because it's still preheating since I started it when we were halfway through the muffin mix. Alright, here's another one. We got a little blop and a medium blop, and the rest is just gonna slowly blop. You know? There we go. Okay, we got it. On to the next one. This is gonna be a big one. It's gonna have a big blop. Blop. That was still kind of like separated into like a big blop and then like, or like a medium blop and then like a little side blop. Oh, some little plops and then a big blop. That's what I'm talking about. We make this fun. This is a party here. If I ever teach anybody how to bake, they're just gonna be like, what in the world are these sounds that you make? So I forgot to make that one go blop. I think I'm gonna have plenty of muffin mix to make these muffins even larger, to be honest. Oh, the oven's preheated, y'all. It's okay. We have plenty of time. And I don't know what time it is. My microwave clock is off right now because the power shut off the other day for whatever reason. It was some kind of fun thing where my husband's uncle was in town and he was upstairs taking a bath and didn't understand how the overflow worked on it, and ended up like making a little mini flood happen. And anyways, the water got down and into the smoke detectors 2 stories down. This was at like 1 in the morning or something. I don't even know. I was asleep. I was so out of it. Like, I had been asleep for hours and just wake up to the smoke detectors going off, and I'm just like, bro, what's happening? Okay, we're gonna make these muffins a lot bigger. These are gonna be thick muffins, just the way we like them. The more muffin per muffin, the better. This reminds me of this video I saw the other day that was talking about somebody who put powdered milk in their milk so they could have more milk per milk, and I was just like, bro, that's valid. Like, that's real. Like, good for you. Like, that's commitment, and I can respect that. I'm all about respecting people and the ways that they make their life a little bit better, a little bit cooler. Like, I respect how I make my life cooler by saying blop, blop, when the muffin mix goes blop. You know? I think that is a respectable thing to do. Blop. These are going to be thick muffins, let me tell you. They're going to be popping out of this tray once I finish getting them. We almost got it. I'm just like scraping the edges, and then after we pop these in the oven for 18 to 22 minutes, while we do that, while it cooks, I'm going to be eating and scraping the bowl. Not eating the bowl, but scraping the batter from the bowl to eat. Because, like I said, I'm not going to eat the actual cooked muffins. I'm only here for the batter, for the raw muffin mix. Or not the raw muffin mix. At least I put the water, eggs, and oil in there. But in terms of being cooked, I'm good. Like, honestly, like, it's the best part of a muffin is just the uncooked batter. Okay, some of these muffins are definitely not the same size as each other, but it's okay. Some of them are going to be chunky boys, and some of them are going to be little guys. At the end of the day, they're all going to be muffins, and that's the important part. We just want muffins. Okay, this is getting messy. I don't know why I tried to clean up. Okay, well, the muffins are ready to go in the oven. So we're going to get my oven mitt because I'm very afraid of burning myself, because you better believe I've done it before. Only like once, and it was like 10 years ago, but I will never forget. Alright, let's put these in here. I just remember that the one time I burned myself in the oven, it was like, I can't remember exactly, but I think my mom asked me to get some cookies out of the oven. Okay, let me remember how to do this cook time. But there are very weird specific buttons to press to like actually do stuff, and then randomly you just don't press any buttons, and that's how you like confirm it, and it's stressful. I think I did it right. Okay. It's good. It's fun. Alright, so now that is cooking, it's time to, I'm going to come and sit down at my desk and eat some, not my desk, this is my table. This is my kitchen table. I'm going to try and prop my phone up against the strawberry milkshake frosted flakes. Can you see that? There you go. For reference, like I said, I don't eat cereal. It's not mine. This is my husband's cereal. We went to Walmart the other day, and they had that, and what are they, like chocolate wheat thins? And he couldn't make up his mind, so we got both of them, and yeah, he has been enjoying them. Alright, it is muffin mix time. It's mid. It's pretty mid muffin mix, mostly just because I got one of the weird raspberry chunks. And like I said, I don't like my mixed goods, or my baked goods mixed with fruit, and there's a chunk of raspberry in there, and that was a little bit disappointing, but in terms of the actual mix, it's pretty a-okay. I'm also going to take my hair down because I do not like having my hair up. Like, I really dislike it. Like, I'm knowing I have to keep it out of the muffin mix. I already got muffin mix in my phone. I don't need muffin mix in my hair. I know better than to let that happen. The store. Wait, what are you answering to? What does the store have? What problem does the store solve in this situation? I've been talking too much to know what what the context is. Yeah, that's pretty chill. Not as good as when I made the chocolate muffins. So I don't like chocolate. Like, so it's even worse when there are chunks of chocolate in my muffin mix. But when I made the chocolate chip muffins, I just made sure to that all of the chocolate chunks were in the actual muffins and not in the mix. So when I got to eat the mix, it was fantastic. And let me tell you, that chocolate muffin mix without the chocolate, phenomenal. It was better than this mix, which, you know, it's whatever. But it's still cool because this mix was made in Utah, all around. They manufactured it here, and then I turned it into muffins here. Also, this is a lot of muffin mix in here. I probably shouldn't eat it all, but who's going to stop me? There's nobody here. My in-laws are asleep 2 stories up, and there are some dogs sleeping upstairs. But my husband's not home. My mom lives 5 minutes away. Nobody's stopping me from eating the muffin mix. It's great. I mean, I can eat muffin mix when I want anyways. Like, if people were here, would they stop me? They probably wouldn't be able to. They could chase me around the apartment, and I would just be licking the spoon as I ran. Good stuff. There's good times. Don't mind me some muffin mix. You know, this is like one of the more normal things that I've eaten on live stream. So I take that as a win. Like, I've eaten probably at least 10 Pokemon cards on live stream. 2 raw potatoes. 3 raw potatoes. I only got paid for 2 of them. Once I ate a raw potato on stream for the memes. That was something I will never forget or recover from. Yeah, that was an experience. Really, the 1 potato was pretty okay. Like, towards the end, like, my body started physically rejecting the starch and was like, stop. But the 2 potatoes in one night, it's not easy to eat that many raw potatoes at once. Like, let me just tell you, it's not. Like, it took me like a whole hour to eat the second potato, and it wasn't even that big of a potato. But I did it. This is what I was talking about earlier in the stream when I said I'm easy to bribe. I can be bribed to do things like eat raw potatoes and Pokemon cards. Things like eating muffin mix, I guess you could bribe me to do that too, but obviously I'm about to do that for free. Ever again. Actually, no. I probably wouldn't eat muffin mix every day. If I wanted to, I totally could, but I don't think I want to eat raw muffin mix every day. Like, there's some raw things that I would choose to eat every day, or did in the past, choose to eat every day. When I was in elementary school, like 5th, 6th grade, for school lunch, I had 2 main meals. The one that I'm thinking of right now was I would like get a packet of top ramen, like just like the hard ramen, and I would eat that, just like hard. Like I would take it and I'd like break it in half, and then I'd eat the hard ramen over like the little open packet to avoid making as big of a mess. So that's what I would eat for lunch, or my other option was a disassembled sandwich. So I'd have 2 pieces of bread, 2 pieces of meat, and 2 pieces of cheese, and I'd eat them all one at a time. And that's how I ate, that's what I ate for my home lunch while I was in 5th and 6th grade. And it was great. I turned out fine, I think. I only have some major issues, like, I have no bed bill. It's not even a problem. So, yeah, I don't really eat that much anymore. I mainly just don't eat ramen because it's just not that healthy. Like, there are no nutrients in there. Though, don't get me wrong, I love top ramen still. I would totally eat it raw, like, right now if I was hungry. Which I'm not. I'm just eating muffin mix for the sake of eating muffin mix. Honestly, I probably shouldn't, because like an hour ago I was complaining about my stomach hurting. But, I don't know, maybe the raw eggs in this muffin mix will fix that. You never know. Okay, I think that's a pretty good amount of muffin mix. I'm muffin mixed out. Let me turn this around. As you can see, I scraped the bowl fairly decently. Maybe just one more low bit. Yeah. Splendid. Okay, I got some on my nose. We're gonna put this in the sink, and then I'm gonna wipe it off my nose. And we still got 12 more minutes until. Whoa, that was loud. We still got 12 more minutes. Muffins are ready. So, we just get to chill for 12 minutes. Chill, vibe, have a party, and then we will have muffins. Should we pick it up through the little thing? Let me. Oven light on. Look at them muffins. As you can see, some of them are a lot bigger than the others, What I was kind of thinking about, though, I should have thought about it before I put them in the oven, was I should have mixed chocolate chips in with a couple of them, because I bet my husband would love that. But there's nothing stopping me from throwing chocolate chips on. So I can eat Pokemon cards. How much are you going to pay me? That's the thing. I will eat Pokemon cards, but only if I'm getting paid like a fair amount. I'll send my Venmo though, if you want to pay me to eat some. Shoot, do I even have Pokemon cards here? Most of my Pokemon cards are at my parents' house, because I used to live there when I used to eat Pokemon cards. Okay, actually, 1 second. The chocolate chips on a couple of the muffins, and then I can see if I have any Pokemon cards that are edible, you know? Well, I mean, none of them are really edible, like, don't eat cardboard. Especially magic cards. Oh my gosh. The one time I ate a magic card, it was the worst. Like, significantly worse than Pokemon cards. Like, I felt sick to my stomach the entire next day. Okay, we're adding... Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so cute. There's gonna be a couple of these that are just gonna be covered in chocolate. Hopefully... I think chocolate raspberry... I think most people will see that as a good thing, right? Personally, it sounds horrible to me. But that's because I don't like raspberries in my muffins. I like normal raspberries. Actually, I might have some raspberries in the fridge that I can eat, which might be kind of fun. But yeah, I really don't like chocolate, so chocolate raspberry muffins sounds horrendous. But that's okay, because they're not for me. They're for my husband, who likes weird things like raspberry and chocolate mixed together. Okay, and we put the chocolate chips away. Because last time when I made the chocolate chip muffins, they was also just from there, so it already had chocolate chips in it, but I did add extra chocolate chips on top because my husband really likes chocolate chips. Okay, you can go see what Pokemon cards I have now. These are the only Pokemon cards that I have at home. I think most of them are in Japanese, and I've never eaten a Japanese card before, actually, but all of them I think are foils, and foils are really hard to eat because it, like, I could show you, but I don't really want to show you unless I have to. Okay, but what do I have in here? Oh, I said most of these cards are worth money. I don't want to eat cards that are worth money, unless, I mean, if you're willing to pay me, like, some money to eat the card plus money for the card's value, I'd feel okay about it, but otherwise, I don't think I'm gonna eat these ones, you know? We also have magic cards in here, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think I've ever eaten a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, but I don't think that, like, I could do that, like, morally. Like, it just goes against my ethics to eat Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I really don't vibe with them. I mean, maybe the Professor Burnett's might not be worth too much. Okay, let me move this around, and we're gonna see if any of these are not worth money. Except a lot of these are old, and I don't know where they came from. And that makes them kind of scary. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. I could eat Squirtle. That's an option. It's not foil, so it wouldn't be as bad to eat. I think that's probably the most non-edible Pokemon card that I have here right now. Unless there are more in here. Oh, what we got? Oh no, I think those are just going to be more harder to eat Pokemon cards. Hey, welcome everybody that just randomly showed up. Don't mind that we're talking about eating Pokemon cards right now. The muffins are in the oven, so this is currently a distraction. That's a lot of Cramorants. Oh, what are these? Random Charizards. Don't eat them. Hey, well, okay, I won't. But just saying, if somebody eats me, I will. Just saying. This is the #1 contender. So if anybody has like $20, who's to say I won't eat them? I also still feel like my screen or my camera is still like slightly messed up from getting the muffin mix on there. Like it's all like splotchy. See, like the way that it's like messing with the lights is obnoxious. Hey, welcome Alexander. How is it going? We are currently waiting for the muffins. They're in the oven and talking about eating things that shouldn't be eaten like Pokemon cards. Thank you. I've been having lots of fun with my fashion as per usual. Most of my content right now is fashion content. It's like fashion, very occasional Pokemon, and then randomly I stream while doing something like my eyeliner or baking, which is actually so fun. Like, I really like random lifestyle streams. So while my other phone case is covered in muffin mix, I'm gonna switch out for one of my other phone cases, We got this cute one. It's got a little frog on it with strawberry milk. How cute is that? So I'm just gonna hop that in there. Maybe. Oh, okay, we got it. And then, no. Then my phone is protected. This phone case still has muffin mix in it. So we're gonna wash the muffin mix out like a responsible adult. Because I'm an adult who's sometimes responsible. Oh, that's really uncomfortable. Washing muffin mix out of a phone case. I hope that none of you ever have to do this. Muffin mix and phone cases and phones don't go together. Okay. Ah, it's everywhere. I'm gonna just like get the dish soap and scrub this thing with the whatever this is called, the sponge. Oh! I didn't think it was gonna go that far. With the sponge that I propped my phone up on earlier. We're just gonna clean my phone case. Get that muffin mix all scrubbed off. If only I could do that to my phone too. There's so much muffin mix on everything. All over my phone and my phone case. Okay. I think we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. The phone case has been muffin mixed, like unmuffined, unmixed. It's gonna sit on the dish drying towel and dry with my other dishes. And my poor phone, still slightly jammed with muffin mix. Yeah, for sure. I usually try to answer my comments at least once a day because I like interacting with my fans. That's one of my favorite things, honestly, about social media is that that you get to interact with people. Whoa, I'm about to knock things over. This table is really wobbly. I just bumped the table. If you don't eat it, I do have Jigglypuff, just not here. I think all my Jigglypuffs are at my parents' house with the rest of my cards. But you got it. Unless somebody like I said, unless somebody pays me, I don't eat Pokemon cards. But if somebody pays me, it's fair game at that point. Like, I need the money. Until I am financially better off, you can pay me to eat Pokemon cards. One day, I'm going to be financially stable, and somebody's going to be like, yo, Zella, you want to eat a Pokemon card? I'll give you like $30, and I'll say no, and they'll be like, but like, you used to do that. And I'll just be like, I've grown up. I'm a big girl now. I don't need to eat Pokemon cards. But, I mean, I haven't even eaten a Pokemon card in, like, a couple of years at this point, so it's not like I've done it recently. I just am still willing to do it. Most of the time. Some days, no. When my stomach's upset, like, I'm not gonna add to that by eating a Pokemon card. But, like, if it's a normal day, or, like, I don't have anything important the next day, it doesn't matter if my stomach's upset, I will eat a Pokemon card. For money. I need to clarify, like, I don't eat them for fun. I don't just eat them randomly. I never just look at a Pokemon card and go, wow, that looks great. The only reason I would ever eat a Pokemon card without directly getting paid would probably be if it was for, like, a promotional video. And in, like, a roundabout way, I'd get paid for it. You know? Like, if I was still somehow going to benefit from eating the card. I only eat Pokemon cards for my benefit. And occasionally for other people's entertainment. Sometimes I just need to entertain people. And sometimes Pokemon cards, sometimes eating them does that. I can entertain people plenty of other ways, though, so that's why I usually opt for other ways. Like nails. I used to make tons of videos of me doing my nails, but I haven't done my nails in forever. Right now I just have, like, I buy little sets for, like, $1.50 on Shein, and then I glue them to my fingers, and they stay there for, like, 2 weeks. It's great, but it's not nearly as cool. I should show you. I just barely brought all of my nail stuff over from my parents' house. Or not all of it. I have a ton. But I brought some of it. I'm going to just sit on the floor real quick. We're just going to crisscross applesauce. And I will show you guys some of my nails that I made. Because I have these little drawers that are just full of, like, leftover nails. Oh, look how cute. So, like, ooh, I'm throwing them around. It's hard to pick up nails while wearing nails. Like, not gonna lie. But, see, these ones are really cute. It's like little watermelon nails. How adorable is that? So we got those. I have these ones that were kind of made to, like, look like chocolate caramel ice cream. Those are pretty fun. What else do I have in here that I made? A lot of these are ones that I didn't make. Oh, those ones were so cool. So this one was part of like a whole theme set, but some of them, like, it was like ocean themed. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Focus, 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 focus. But it kind of just looks like whooshy ocean wave things. Sometimes I just do, woo, I just dropped it. Sometimes I would just do like little simple ones. Like, I really actually liked how these turned out. They're just like gold flowers on these simple red nails. Those ones are super fun. Let's see. Oh, I've still got some. So I don't know if any of you guys know what the National Hardware Show is, but it's this big event that they do in Vegas every year. And I went to it last year. And so I had to do custom National Hardware Show nails. So I've got a few extras from the sets. Like, I felt like the coolest person there. Like, nobody really noticed them because they were all there for business. But I felt so cool. So you can see I did some that had like little, they looked like little like studs. And then the symbol for the show. And then NHS. Oh, you guys, you hear that? That's the oven beeping. All right, we're gonna sneak back over here. Oven is telling me they're ready. Let's check these bad boys out. I think they need like 1 more minute. Also, cute as can be, adorable. They look so cute, and they're massive. Look at those things. Look at that one in the back. That's actually crazy. Okay, we're gonna give them 1 more minute. Oh, I forgot. If you click cooking time instead of kitchen timer, it turns it off. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, we'll give it like 1 more minute. So when it goes down to 1 minute, then we'll take it back out. Dress in blue and pink skirt does go great with the bloomer shorts. I mean, I feel like everything goes well with the shorts and leggings and boots. Like, not gonna lie. They're pretty easy to match with anything, so I like them so much. They're pretty fun. I'm so excited for these muffins, you guys. We're gonna... Don't eat Pokemon cards. They are so good. They're so good as in, like, they taste good, or they're so good as in, like, they're good for other things. But, like, I'm sorry. If somebody pays me, I will still eat one. But like I said, if nobody pays me, I'm not gonna eat them. Probably. It's not that I want to eat them. It's just that I want money at the end of the day. That is why I eat them. We got these a whole bunch of nice little hot pot holders like this, but the only problem is they're not actually ours. The place that we had our brunch before our wedding had these. It was like a church, like my husband's uncle's church that we had our brunch at, and they accidentally got scooped up with like some of the food that we brought, and so they've just been in our house for like 4 months since then. And like we asked people about like getting them returned to the church, and instead they just put them in our kitchen drawer, and I'm like, these are ours. But don't get me wrong, they're fantastic. So until I do figure out which uncle we're supposed to give them back to get them to the church, I will be using them. Very, very happily. Okay, I think it's time to take them out now. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I feel like they still need just a teeny bit longer. I don't know. I'm gonna get a little fork and we're gonna do a little test. We're gonna see if they're really ready. Cool enough to twirl on. Yes, we love a good twirly outfit. Oh. I guess it's mostly just the little raspberry bit that's still wet. Oh, this one's gonna have a lot of stabs in it. Okay, it's good enough. It's acceptable. It's time to take these things. No, not good to eat. Oh, got it. Okay. Message received. They're not good to eat. Which, you're right. I agree. As somebody who's eaten like 10 of them, they aren't good to eat. I personally do not recommend eating Pokemon. I always put that at like the bottom of my YouTube streams when I would do Pokemon streams all the time. I would always put a disclaimer, do not eat Pokemon cards. It's a stupid thing to do. It really is. I didn't like it. Okay. So, here they are. Most of them are raspberries. That one's Big Chonky Boy. That's his name now, Big Chonks. Big Chonkalonka. He's pretty cute. And then right next to the little baby one, we got Big Chonkalonka and Little Guy. They're buddies. We also have Little Guy with chocolate. Those are pretty cute, though. I think we win. I think we successfully made some very cute little muffins. Like, muffins! So, mission accomplished. Now I just have to clean up all the stuff like in the box, and I don't know, I have like 2 extra cups. I'm really hoping that I have more muffin cups somewhere, but I don't know where they would be. So for now, the 2 that are left are gonna go back in there, and maybe at some point I will find more. Otherwise, I might just have to buy more, which is like, it's not the end of the world. I don't think they're very expensive. I just have never had to buy them before, because I've always either used my mom's or those ones from my mother-in-law. So, not sure if I have more, but I might just have to be an adult and buy more. It'll be okay. Except I could have sworn that I had more, because like I thought I got given some for my bridal shower, but I'm like looking in all the places where I have weird things for my bridal shower. I don't know what these are, but there's a little wrench, so that's cute. Snowflake. This I think is from my grandma-in-law? No, my great-aunt-in-law. Something confusing like that. Oh, now this is fun. My mom gave me this for Christmas. She actually got one for me, all my siblings. 2 of us are adults. 2 of us are teenagers. And my husband. She got us these little 3D printed dragons. Tell me that's not just like adorable. I guess he's more of a lizard because he doesn't have wings. But like dragons don't have to have wings, I don't think. So I've just got this little guy. And I'm like, I have no idea what to do with him other than just be excited about him. Like sometimes in life, I just want little things to be excited about, and this makes me excited. It's similarly to how Pokemon makes me excited. It's just like happy little things. Okay, he's going back in his little 3D printed egg. Isn't that so cute? Like, it's pretty fun. Okay, well, I guess we're probably about time to end the stream because we did make the muffins successfully. The muffins have been made, but like, I'm trying to decide, like, I don't want to eat one, but I feel like I should, just to like really feel like I successfully made muffins. But I'm like, I don't want to eat one. So what do you guys think? Should I eat a muffin or should I just leave them for my husband? Because I know he will eat all of them. Happily. He will very much so enjoy the muffins. So somebody give me some guidance. I don't want to eat the muffins, but I feel like it would complete the live stream appropriately. Or actually, here are the two options. Either I eat one of the muffins, which I don't want to do, but would feel fitting, or I just eat some of my raspberries from the fridge because I love raspberries, and they're raspberry muffins, so it's still kind of on theme. What do you guys say? What do you say? Raspberries or raspberry muffins? I think you guys know what I want to do, but what do you guys think? Somebody give me some guidance. I'm desperate. Tell me what to do. I don't want to make my own decisions. Everybody like disappeared. Like everybody was watching left right as I was like, okay, so what do I do? I don't know. Well, if nobody's gonna tell me, I'm just gonna eat some raspberries. And then we can call it good. We made muffins, we made raspberry muffins, and then I ate raspberries. If that's not a fantastic stream, I don't know what it is. And look, a very appropriate amount of raspberries to eat are left in there. So I think we are doing great. I'm just gonna wash them up real quick because they're not clean. In fact, one of them has a leak on it. I think one of them has with this thing. I just dropped it in the sink. It's okay. It's fine. That was significantly less bad than when I dropped it in the muffin mix. We're okay. I was just afraid it was going to fall into the bowl of water and muffin mix that's in the sink right now. But it didn't, so we're okay. Alright. Yes, raspberry time. Okay. Again, I'm all washed up. All nice and clean. Okay, there we go. We got the raspberries washed. Now, actually, I'm gonna get a paper towel to put underneath the thing of raspberries because I don't want to get it all over my tablecloth. Okay, there we go. We are chilling. Okay, let's get some raspberries like winners. Alright, there we go. It's raspberry time. Alright, well, I would say that was pretty successful. We successfully made the muffins. We vibed. I revealed my deepest, darkest secrets. I'm just joking. It's very, very well known. that I eat Pokemon cards. I think. I talk about it too often for it to not be. See, I think it's funny when I'm not eating Pokemon cards. I think it's funny. When I am eating Pokemon cards, I'm like, why do I do this to myself? But I'm not, so right now it's funny. And that's why I tell all you guys. But no, if somebody actually came in here and was like, bro, yeah, give me your Venmo, I'll pay you to eat that Pokemon card, I'd just be like, oh no, this isn't funny anymore. But it's okay. We're chill. Well, it's one of those things that's like, I'll deal with them when I get there, and we're not there right now, so I need to see my raspberries like a normal person in peace. But yeah, I'm definitely not really that much of a normal person. At least I try not to be. I don't know. Not for me. I'm not a fan. I like to keep it spicy. But don't get me wrong, I don't have anything against normal people. Like, if you're a normal person and you're happy about it, good for you. If you're a normal person and you're not happy about it, bro, let's fix that. You know? I once was a normal person and I was pretty happy about it. And then one day I was just like, being normal, not my thing anymore. So I mixed it up and now I'm not a normal person. Now I'm self-employed, I sell Pokemon cards and sometimes eat them. I think this life is very fitting for me. Most people think it's fitting for me, I think. Most people, at least the people that buy Pokemon from me are pretty supportive. They're like, yes, you go, girl. You sell those Pokemon cards. And then, I mean, there's some people that are like, that's a creative life choice. I mean, and sometimes my family's a little bit like, really? You want to do that forever? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, even like when you have kids, you just want your job to be selling Pokemon cards? Like, why not? I'm gonna be the coolest mom on the block. Like, all the kids are gonna love me. Everybody's gonna want to be friends with the kids whose mom sells Pokemon cards. Like, this is like the instant path to all of my kids like having friends with everybody because they will want the access to me because like, yeah, I'll give discounted cards to my kids' friends. Every friend of my future kids will be given Pokemon cards for their birthday parties. Like, they will get Pokemon cards from my children regularly. My children are going to know an absurd amount of information about Pokemon cards because I do. I know so much about Pokemon cards. I'm going to indoctrinate my future children. Not that I'm going to have kids anytime soon, but when I do, they will know a lot about Pokemon cards because that's just how they're going to be raised. Like, my plan is to work from home selling Pokemon cards as a mom. Like, that's my dream life, I think, probably. I might change my mind. Next year, it could be to be a supermodel. Who knows? I don't know. It could be. I don't think it will be just because, like, I only want to model and, like, enjoy fashion on my own terms. If it's on somebody else's terms, it's not as cool. But on my own terms, I can wear whatever I want. Like, I want to wear these pants today. I was going to wear one shirt that needed, like, a certain undershirt, but then I realized that the certain undershirt was in the laundry, so I was like, well, I still can wear the pants, though, so, like, what do I want to wear with it? So then I was going to wear a different shirt that I wear with these pants a lot, but then I realized that the undershirt for that one was also in the laundry, and I'm like, how did I do this 2 times today? Twice. In one day. So I was like, well, I'm pretty committed to wearing these pants now, but, like, what shirt am I going to wear? So then I was like, oh, yo, I got this new little pink shirt. Pink shirt goes with black and white pants, easy peasy. And then it was a little harder to decide the little shirt to wear over it. I was going to go for one that was like yellow and red, like it was like this like mustarded yellow almost, but it had these really pretty like red flowers on it. So that one was pretty cute. And I wanted to wear it, but when I put it on with the fit, like especially with the pink undershirt, it just didn't do it. And so I was like, okay. This one's not going to do, but, like, what other options do I have? And so then I went back to my closet, and I looked through, and I was like, yo, I've got that little black shirt, which is great because it has little white details, and the black and the white match the pants, and then it also has little flowers on it, and that kind of matches, like, the pink on the shirt. And it all came together, I put it on there, I was just like, yes. And then I had to run out the door because somebody was on their way to my parents' house to buy Pokemon cards, and I needed to be there. So I didn't have time to do my fit check in the morning, which I almost always do it before I leave for my parents' house, but I didn't have time today. So instead, I had to wait until I got home in the evening. So it was pitch black dark outside because it gets pitch black dark at like 5 now. Pitch black dark when I finally got home and got to do my fit check. And I had to recurl my hair because it was so flat and sad after all day because I really rushed to do it too. And then I also hadn't had a chance to put on my necklace, but I was like, this necklace would look so cute with this outfit. So I put the necklace on and have been wearing it since I got home, which was, what time is it? It's after 10 o'clock. I need to go to bed. I'm not gonna lie, it's my bedtime. But I got home maybe like 7 to 7:20. So that was like almost 3 hours ago. So I've been enjoying my cute little necklace and my curlier hair for like 3 hours, and it's been great. 10 out of 10 would recommend, would wear again. So yeah, that's the story of how I came up with my outfit today. And then the shoes. We got the shoes. That was a really bad name of the shoes. Let me just... The shoes! My Karl Lagerfelds. These are pretty killer. They're fun. I chose them because they were the thing that I was going to wear with the shirt before I chose this one. And then I was like, yo, they match the shirt anyways. Oh my gosh, John, how are you? Welcome to the party. No Pokemon. Well, that's a lie. We talked about eating Pokemon cards, and I showed off the most edible Pokemon card that I have in my house right now. So Pokemon cards did come up, but I don't have any for sale. Unless you want to buy the most edible card I have, I guess. But yeah, how is it going? I know, it's been so long since I regularly streamed. Yeah, especially since I streamed Pokemon. Normal Pokemon, Rip and Chips. I really want to do more, but like, I don't have the audience for it anymore. Like, I've got some random people that'll come like vibe when I make muffins, which the muffins are done. I already made them. I can show them to you. They turned out pretty cute. We made raspberry muffins. Look at them. Some of them are chocolate raspberry because I just wanted to try it, just for fun. But yeah, we've got Big Chunkalunka and Little Guy in the back there. They have names. The rest of them don't yet. I mean, we could name all 12. Anybody have any recommendations? Anybody want to name a muffin? They will all be eaten, but at least they'll be remembered. I got the ittiest bittiest amount of prismatic. I have, well, actually, I guess it could be worse. I have 3 ETBs and 2 of the poster collections, and I got one of the cute little text sticker collections. I think I chose the one with the Sylveon promo. I was really tempted to get the one with the Leafeon promo because I had the choice between those and whatever the other promo was. But I had to go for the Sylveon because it was really cute. Which normally, I was going to go for the Leafeon because Leafeon's my favorite of the evolutions. But I had to go for the Sylveon just because it was such a cute art. How about you? Did you get any? Have you opened any? I have been too afraid to open mine. Like, I want to, but from what I've heard about the pull rates, I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be worth it too. So I have not dared to open any of the prismatic. I'm selling it to be, oh yeah, I mean, I can't offer you a great price, but if you want one, I could do 130. I mean, I could probably do 125 plus shipping, but yeah, I know those aren't the best prices. I mean, I guess I think that's about what they're going for on TCG Player right now, but I know it's not great, but it is ridiculous how hard they were to get a hold of. Like, the only way that I was able to get them was from, like, friends and connections. Like, except for the one thing that I got from, like, just, like, walking into a store. Or I had to wait in line in the, like, 30-degree weather for a half hour to get my text sticker collection with the Sylveon promo. So that is the one thing that I got from an actual store just by, like, waiting in line. So that was cool. I didn't do any pre-orders because I basically, most of last year wasn't really buying Pokemon. Other than, like, a little bit in December, I started buying again. But it's just been this year, so January, basically, that I've really gotten into buying again. Because my full-time job right now is selling my Pokemon cards. Not all of them. I still have my own personal collection. But a lot of them, except now I sell them in person. 18. Oh, yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to try. That is uncomfortable. I'm like, I thought it was bad that it was like 30, but I was like, this isn't too bad. Like, I can spend 20 to 30 minutes out here in 30 degrees. I might have been closer to 40. Like, it might have been like 36, but whatever it was, I was just like, I only went to one place though, and it was like it was one of those places that opens at like, I think 11 No, it was noon because I got there at like 11:30 and it opened at noon. So like it was like midday, but yeah, I was like that was the one place I was gonna go to. I wasn't gonna go to any places that opened earlier. I wasn't gonna go to the places that like whatever. I was like, it's just the one shop that's like the closest to where I live. So I was like, it's close to where I live. They don't open till noon. And it's a smaller shop, so it's like there's a good chance there won't be that many people there. So yeah, and it wasn't too bad, but they also only had like I think they maybe had like 5 ETBs. Like this shop it's a really small shop, so it doesn't get a lot of allocations, and I wouldn't be surprised if they saved one for like every employee and like the owner and stuff. Actually, I don't know for sure who the owner is. Cause see, there's a guy that's always there, and I used to know him and his name like 2 years ago, but it was so long that I hadn't been there that I don't remember his name anymore, and I felt so bad. But I don't think he remembers me either, so it's like it's okay, it's fine. I still just feel a little bad because I used to know his name, but I always forgot whether he was the owner or he was just the manager, or he's the owner that manages. I don't know, but he's there 95% of the time I walk in the store. And like I've been going to this store for 4 years, five. I think it's been 5 years. So he's like always there. So there's a good chance he's the owner, but he might just be the manager. Because if I think about it, the place that I used to work, the manager is like almost always there. He was a great manager. I liked working with him. When I worked there though, like half the time it was me and half the time it was him running the store, or like when there were events and stuff, it was like both of us or sometimes one of us and then one of the other like one or two people that worked there at the time. I miss working there, I'm not gonna lie, but I every day I have to remind myself that I don't need to go back. That I am perfectly fine running my own little business now. It's okay. I don't have to go back. I don't want to go back because it's fun. Which is, I originally got that job for fun. Like, I have this problem called collecting jobs for fun, and I don't need to do it. I don't need to collect jobs. I have a business to run. But I'm obsessed with collecting jobs, and it's problematic. So, yeah, every day, without fail, every single day I think about going back, and I just remember that I can't, that I am running a business, and that requires so much time. The amount of things on my everyday to-do list is unrealistic. Like, I could never get through them all. So I definitely don't need more work, which is funny because I do technically still kind of work part-time at this other card shop, but I only work there once a week, so it's like a legitimately like 4 or 5 hours a week kind of thing. But I don't need to be working there. I should quit. I decided to quit. I just don't know when. Is it going to be next week? Is it going to be next month? I don't know. Is it going to be when I move to Dallas? Possibly. I don't even know when I'm moving to Dallas. I just know that it's happening at some point, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We might change our minds. Anything's possible. Secretly, I don't really want to move to Dallas, like, to be honest. But I'm willing to. So unfortunately, that probably means I'm going to end up moving to Dallas. But it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll just have to reestablish my entire business in a different state. Not excited. Yes, yeah. All the fun stuff, all the fun things going on. We keep it exciting. I keep it exciting. You can't just have a normal day or a normal life or whatever. You gotta have random stuff. Keep it exciting. I'm sorry. I'm getting really distracted. I don't have my voice all the way because I was sick like all of last week and it destroyed my voice. And it's my bedtime. It's almost 10:30. I feel like it hits like 9 and I start getting tired, and then by 10, like my body is just like dead. Which is funny because John especially, but all the OGs probably remember me streaming up to like 4 or 5 a.m. regularly, and now it's like I can't even make it till midnight. Hey, Arctis, how are you? It's been like, what, a couple of years? This is why I'm so excited to be streaming again. I just wish I was doing Rip and Chips. I wish I had Pokemon-related streams to make, but there's just not the audience for it on YouTube anymore. If I want to stream Pokemon Rips, I know that I should be doing whatnot, but I don't want to do whatnot, but I kind of have to. I'm going to start streaming on there more often. I keep telling myself that. I tell myself that like every day. We'll see if it actually happens. I think it will. I was going to stream on there the last couple of days, but I've been so busy with other things. I actually got to meet with, I basically had a free, like, advisory meeting with a extremely successful businessman, like someone that I had worked for in the past. And we literally spent almost 2 hours just talking over my business and him giving me advice, because he had been in the same kind of business and he knows what works. And so he just spent an hour and 45 minutes just walking me through how to be successful, and it was the craziest thing. And so I have so much to figure out from there. So should I be streaming baking cupcakes at 10 o'clock in order to accomplish that? Not really, but for myself, I'm streaming making muffins at 10 o'clock. Anyways, I feel like once it hits like 9 o'clock, I can be off the clock for work. 9 p.m., I can do whatever after that, right? I usually work till like 7. My schedule's weird. I usually wake up between 6:30 and 9:30 a.m. It's a big range. We keep it exciting, but some point between there, and then I take like 2 hours to get ready for the day. Well, usually if I wake up at 6:30, I just will pull out my phone and do stuff on there. Usually it's work related, so it's not like I'm just like watching videos, but I'll like do work related stuff on my phone if I wake up that early. But usually I'll do that for like a little bit, because I never leave my house before like 9 or 10, ever. But usually I take like 2 hours to like get ready and then to like do my fit check and maybe to eat something. And then after that, unless I have chores to do at home, I just go over to my parents and I work there because that's where all my cards are. So I get there at some point between usually 10:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m., depending on when I woke up and whether or not I had chores. And then I usually work there until like 6 or 7, and then I come home, and sometimes I cook dinner, sometimes I do chores, sometimes I do more work, sometimes I do live streams, sometimes I make muffins, sometimes I do all of those things. I've done most of them. I did more work after getting home today. I'm working on setting up a website. Exciting, right? So I'm getting a website that I'm going to put like all of my inventory on, or at least try to. It's kind of messy right now. My inventory is chaos, but I'm working on it. I'm working on getting a website going, so I'm really excited about that. It's going to be like official and just fancy and fun. I remember being up at 3 a.m. ordering booster boxes. Those were the days. I cannot tell you how much I missed that. Like, just staying up all night and pulling the craziest cards for you. Like, we got some insane stuff, and I miss that. Those were the days. And how has it been, like, what, almost 2 years now? Because I barely streamed it all last year, but I don't think I streamed a lot the year before that either, or at least like the last half of that year. But the year before that, I was streaming almost every day, and it was so fun. And that's why I'm trying to start at least like doing casual streams like this again. So it's like, it's not quite as Pokemon as the previous ones, but I feel like it's still fun. Like it's my favorite to just come and vibe, and especially like it's so great to see you, John, and like it's fun that Arctis hopped on, because like both of you are on my Rip and Chip streams all the time. But I'm at least gonna try and start doing the what was it? The Whatnot streams, but it's not as fun as on YouTube. Or at least, I mean, most of the Whatnot streams I've done have been for the company that I work for, that I'm gonna quit. I promise I'll quit. I just don't know when. But I've done one Whatnot stream for myself. I actually am doing a Whatnot stream this weekend. It's not Pokemon though, it's Magic the Gathering, and it's for charity, which is actually really cool. So I'm so excited for that. I need to finish setting it up though. That's one of the things on my to-do list this week that's just like looming over me. So I have to do that tomorrow. I don't have a choice. Have to get that prepped because it's on Saturday and I'm gonna be busy on Thursday and Friday. So has to happen tomorrow. Oh yes, because Nancy, I think it was, that ended up getting that. That was actually like so insane. I was so jealous. I will never not be jealous of that pool. I think everybody was. Honestly, I think anybody that found out about it was jealous, because how can you not be? Like, that card is insane. So yeah, those were hard times for everybody except for, I'm like 90% sure it was Nancy that pulled it. Good for her. But like, sad times for everybody else. Yeah, that was insane. I think about that card relatively often. Every time I think about Team Up, usually I think about that card, which is a lot, which I wish I had Team Up. I don't have any Team Up. I actually have Unbroken Bonds packs right now, which is... Or Laura! Oh, it might have been Laura. I don't remember for sure which one, but it's definitely one of those two. Now I'm really down here. I really thought it was Nancy, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But yeah, no. Yeah, I've got Unbroken Bonds right now, but no Team Up. I wish I had Team Up. I don't know where to get Team Up. I actually might have Cosmic Eclipse too, which I'm really excited about, except that I just bought these Pokeball tins from somebody that are supposed to be the ones with Cosmic. They were like, these are the ones with Cosmic. This is 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't opened them to check because I've been so busy. Like, what am I doing? Well, so the reason I haven't opened them to check is because I want to do a video opening them to, like, you know, for the excitement of I don't actually know if they have Cosmic and I want to find out. But because I'm going to make a video, I've been putting it off until I have time to make a video. Also a voice, because I didn't have a voice at all, like, most of last week, because I was sick the entire week. It was so dumb. I was like, I don't have time for this. I have so much on the agenda. I don't have time to be sick. And that was just not fun. So it wasn't entirely my fault that I wasn't able to get around to it. It was largely because I was sick, and I couldn't do anything about that. I couldn't just be like, bam, I'm better because I don't want to be sick. If I could, I would have done that. It was Laura. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I was so sure it was Nancy. She's asked me to open a card shop. I mean, I kind of am going to open up one. I mean, so right now I'm running a mini card shop out of my parents' house, but my plan when I move to Dallas is I have two options. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work out, but I'm definitely still going to be selling cards like out of a mini shop. I'm going to have to switch to partially online while I'm moving because otherwise I'm not going to make any money for like an entire month, which would be awful. So it'll be weird for like a month, but I plan on kind of reestablishing what I have here in Utah once I get to Dallas. So I'll either be running a mini shop out of like the front room of my house. I mean, I don't know if we're going to have an apartment or if we're going to like rent a house or what yet, and so that's kind of iffy. But my second option is my husband is going to need an office space for his business. So it's a possibility that we could get a joint space that's got like an office in it and then enough room for me to run my little shop out of it, which would honestly be so cool. It's kind of complicated because right now, like, I don't have official shop hours or anything like that because, like, I'm running it out of my parents' house. It's super unofficial, and it's only me running it. Occasionally, my mom will help with things, but usually, it's like, I'm the only one that knows all this stuff, so I have to be in charge of it all. And so, it'll be kind of difficult to figure out, like, shoot, what was I gonna say? What was gonna be difficult to figure out? My mind just blanked. My mind completely blanked. Figure out, I don't know, something about the like, oh yeah, figuring out like having hours and stuff, because right now it is just all over the place. And I don't think when I move to Dallas I'm going to be at the point where I can afford to hire anybody to help. But I guess if it's like at the same place that my husband has his office, like if I have to run errands and things, if he's there, I'll just be like, hey babe, you want to run my shop for an hour? But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I'll kind of figure it out as I go. After shipping from me, Juan, how are you? It's been forever. I wish I still had cards to ship you. Live in Texas as well. Really? I didn't know you lived in Texas. I mean, did you always live in Texas, even when I used to ship stuff to you? And I just don't, I mean, I guess it's not weird that I don't remember what state everyone lives in. I don't think that's weird, right? That's not weird. I don't think it is. I just remember certain people's states that, like, mentioned it or people that I ship to, like, weekly. So, John. I remember that John lives in Texas. I don't really remember where most other people live. The only other ones that I remember really well are, like, a lot of the international people. I couldn't even tell you some of their names. I just remember that there are people from... I know there's this one chick that bought from me a few times that was in India. Yeah, no, it is absolutely wild to me how massive Texas is. Like, I haven't even been there, but just from what I've heard about it is insane. Like, I think, like, the top of Utah to the bottom, probably around 6 or 7 hours. That's a lot, but 10 hours? Insane. Hey, it is so good to see you on. Ooh, yes, why not? I'm definitely going to be doing more streams on there. I already have an account if you want to follow me on there, so you can get info. And I mean, I will be streaming this weekend, just not Pokemon. It's going to be Magic the Gathering, but it's going to be a charity stream. It's going to be super cool, and I might have some Pokemon-related items that I donate, because it's like a sponsored thing. Like, I have some friends that I'm helping them sell off their Magic collection for charity. So that's where everything, like, for the stream came from, but I might donate a few of my own things. I know, right? It's just Zelivir, so the same as here on YouTube. That's what I'm on, like, every platform as, you know? YouTube, of course, and then Whatnot, Instagram, TikTok, Rednote, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook. I think that's most of them. That's like 8 platforms. I mean, there's tons of other weird things that I'm on as Zelivir too. But yeah, that's where I am on most platforms. It's usually Zelivir, unless it was like an account I made when I was 5. Then I have no idea. Like, or my Club Penguin account from when I was a kid was not Zelivir. It was Pinky1030. So if Club Penguin ever comes back and you guys want to be friends, Pinky1030, hit me up. Honestly, if it does ever come back, I'd probably just make a new account. I mean, when they did like the Club Penguin rewritten, then I was Zelivir, because I was Zelivir at that point. I was no longer Pinky1030. But yeah, that would be awesome to see you hop on there. I'm excited about it because it's like having this opportunity. One, it's just really cool that it's a charity stream and like it's going to a good cause. It's going to Operation Underground Railroad, which I am so down to help support that. And then it's just good because it's pushing me to like actually take the time to get on Whatnot and do more streams on there, because I want to start trying to do like at least 1 stream a week. I'm just really nervous, and I like need to take the time to like set up my inventory on there and figure out how to price things to deal with the fees, because the fees, that's a lot of why I'm not on there. I can't stand the fees. Hey Blazer, so I was able to get a couple, but I can't do them for 100. The lowest I could probably go is like 125 plus shipping. But if that's of interest, I have a couple available, but it was rough. Obviously, since I didn't do any pre-orders or anything, and I didn't try that hard because it was so cold that I didn't want to wait outside shops when it came out. So most of it I just got from like friends, was like the main way that I was able to get a hold of any. So like I wasn't buying it from stores. But if you want one for 125 plus shipping, that is what I can offer. I'm working on getting more consistent ways to get product. Like Journey Together, I should actually be able to get, like, my goal is to have like at least 10 booster boxes of that come in. And I've got a couple of leads, so hopefully I can make that happen. But I don't know about ETBs, and I don't know like how to find the right balance of how many ETBs I want to get and how many booster boxes for upcoming sets. So Journey Together is just going to be like a test run of sorts, and we'll just kind of see. I'll just get a bunch and I'll see what happens, but I'm really nervous that I'm going to end up like with too much, or I'm not going to end up with enough, and like one of the places that I'm trying to get them from is going to like back out last minute, or like they're not going to get the allocations they were promised, and it's a messy thing. But I definitely should be getting a lot more of it than Prismatic. So I'm hopeful it's going to be better, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm 40. Holy smokes. How did GameStop let you get that many? That's actually insane. I guess you probably don't need mine then. That's actually wild. Like, congrats though. That is insane. Like, actually, how did GameStop get 40? I mean, I guess unless it was like online or something, because I feel like most GameStops probably got like 2. GameStop's allocations don't generally seem to be great. Recruited for November. Oh, smart. Very smart. Because they really, like, I guess I'm just surprised that they, like, upheld that. Because I feel like GameStop definitely seems like one of those companies that's not afraid to cancel pre-orders. But, bro, I am, way to go. Like, wanted to buy one to open from you. Are you not opening any of the 40? And 50 from Walmart. Wow, that is insane. Like, that's actually, well, I mean, not that you need mine, but if you really want to open one for me, you're welcome to. And I mean, I could always do a stream and open it for you if you want. I'm considering, so I'm setting up a website. finally, after years, I'm setting up a website to sell cards on. And I kind of want to make an option that's like for streams, so you can buy stuff in advance for streams. Obviously, my preferred payment method is always going to be Venmo and PayPal because having a website means fees, and I hate fees, especially credit card fees, like on top of other fees, is so like all the steps. 5 from Best Buy and 12 from Target. Man, like, how? That is a lot of ETBs. That's actually wild. Out here just flexing on us. That's, how many did you end up with? Like 150? That is a ton of ETBs of Prismatic. Like, that's more than most shops that I went to were allocated, like at all. I think, because the one shop that I actually went to on release day, I think they only had like 5 ETBs. I'm guessing they were allocated a whole case, so probably 10, but then had like employees buy half of them. But that's 10 for a whole game store that's been in business for like probably 10 to 15 years. And then another game store that has been around for at least, I think, 15 years, maybe longer. I think they were allocated 20. All pre-ordered. Yeah, and I mean, MSRP, like, that is so solid for this set, because I think they're still going for like 130 or more on TCG Player. Way to go. Well done. You have my respect and envy, because that is so impressive. I didn't get that many. Like, I have 3 right now. I think I'm going to keep 1 for myself, and then 2 of them I'll probably sell, unless I decide not to. Who knows? I mean, they are going to be reprinting it, so it's not like I have to hold on to them. But the problem is it's like, I don't know when they're going to be reprinting it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, for sure get more. Or if it's going to be one of those things that it's like the reprint's going to happen so fast, and if you weren't ready right then you're going to miss it. Like, that's what I'm worried is going to happen, and I don't really want to risk that. Half of them to a shop for 95 bucks. That's actually insane. Like, that is making a lot of money. What's the deal with their strawberries or robots videos? It's a real issue that I felt the need to bring concern to. It's just like the lizard people eating doorbells. It's like, not everybody knows. I am here to inform. And I can say whatever I want on the internet, honestly, so sometimes I do. Except for swear. I don't say swear words, so it's not for me. Not my vibe. I don't know if you can pay me to say those. You can pay me to eat a Pokemon card, but I don't know if you can pay me to swear. Nobody's given me, like, a good enough offer to make me want to, so I'm good. I think I'll pass. I'll keep my content family friendly. PSA 10 Umbreons, so you can be buying ETBs. Yeah, I don't blame you for not wanting to be buying ETBs after a PSA 10 Umbreon. I mean, hey, at least you don't ever have to worry about finding that card now. Boosters of Journey. Yeah, I don't know what my prices will be. I'm assuming probably just MSRP, hopefully. I don't know, because I'm still like looking around to try and figure out how I'm gonna get them, because I didn't get like the initial pre-order drop or anything. I don't even think I have a Pokemon Center account. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I don't have a Pokemon Center account. I mean, maybe I set one up like 3 years ago, but I don't have the password or anything saved, so I don't think I have one. But I'm hoping there'll be MSRP, but I don't know. Like, it could be TCG Player price, it could be more, it could be less. I am at the will of the people I'm trying to make deals with to get them from. Yeah, I heard that they sold out so fast, though. Pre-ordered a couple from GameStop. Not bad, not bad. Like, the booster boxes or just the ETBs? And see, that's what I think, too, is, like, I really don't know if I should get more booster boxes or ETBs, or just, like, an even split. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I have limited resources in how many I can get at all, but I'm, like, kind of, like, depending on how it works out, if I have the opportunity, do I want more ETBs or booster boxes? I don't know. Yeah, I heard that they sold out, like, just insanely fast. Like, everybody that I've talked to about it was just like, yeah, you had to be there right at the start, or else you probably didn't get one. Which is crazy. I mean, and not super surprising. Like, I think this set is going to be really good. I'm excited for it. I mean, bringing back, like, trainers Pokemon is amazing. Blazer, I know. I tell people about that Gengar almost weekly. I think about it almost every day. I will never recover. I will never recover. I know, I'm well aware. Like I said, I think about it almost every day. But it's okay because it doesn't matter. I can't do anything about it now, so I just choose to not be sad anymore. Like, I still tell people about it because, I don't know. Yeah, I gave you, an insane deal. So you're welcome. I got you. Don't forget that. Ow! Hey, how are you? Welcome to the party. We were talking about Pokemon right now, so you came in at a great time. Most of this stream I've been making muffins. Actually, most of the stream I was cleaning muffin mix off my phone because I dropped it in the muffin mix while making the muffins. But we're chilling. Now we're talking about Pokemon cards. What's Pokemons? Oh, it's just this funny little game where you have these little silly dudes and like you capture them in these little balls and then they fight each other. It's adorable. It's adorable. But they have cardboard pictures of it that we buy and spend thousands of dollars on. It's really cool. Highly recommend. It's fun. It's fun. It's great. It'll take over your life. It's taken over mine. It is all day, every day Pokemon. Honestly, that was great. I love it. Where you take my money? I will take your money. I will give you cardboard. Your money will turn into more cardboard. I will spend it on cardboard. That's right. What kind of muffins? I made raspberry muffins, except for some of them. Here, I'll show you. So some of them I also added chocolate chips to. So we have the raspberry muffins and the raspberry chocolate chip muffins. So yeah, those are the muffins that I made. They're for my husband, not for me, because I don't really like muffins that much, especially fruit muffins. Like, I don't know. Got a what? A DPM rate? I don't know what that is, but is it a bad thing? I'm like, usually I feel like rates related to social media are usually good, right? But is that one a bad one? Or is that a good thing? I don't know. You'll have to give me more information. I'm not in with all the abbreviations. I know. Deep Pocket Monster! He rated you? Okay, so that's definitely a good thing. No, like for reals? That's pretty wild. That is a win. Like, okay. I know who you're talking about now. Man, I remember watching Deep Pocket Monster's video about when he started that channel. It was 3.3. 3.6. I'm so jealous. I have dreamt, like actually had dreams while I was asleep about having that many people watch my stream. I don't know, I think one time I got up to like 200 viewers, but I don't know that I've ever had more than that, and it was the most exciting thing. I think there may have been once, but I don't remember for sure, and I don't know how to check, because it would have been like 3 years ago. That's so wild though, like that is, I would love that. Saw Hilltop's latest video buying products from scalpers. Yeah, I see a lot of interesting stuff from them. I actually still work for them part-time. They're the company that I do whatnot streams for once a week. Crazy. It's actually crazy, like the amount that they're paying for product. And I'm just like, bro, I don't understand how you're making margins on that. But teach their own. I teach their own. And I mean, yeah, I don't know, I guess if it works, it works. Kyle. Who's Kyle? Should I know this Kyle? Is this one of the Kyles I know? I know we've had a few Kyles on my stream. Like, we had Kyle M, and then the other Kyle that I don't know. Nick! Okay, I was so confused. I was like, bro, who's Kyle? I do know Nick. Yeah, I used to work in his garage. When I first got hired for Hilltop, I worked in Nick's garage, so that was a fun time. Good memories. It was so chill. I actually loved that. That was a lot more fun than some of the, I liked working in his garage other than when it was burning hot or freezing cold. But yeah, his garage. That was where Hilltop was ran out of when I first got hired. I was him and Skylar's first official employee, so I felt very special. But yeah, no, all the boxes were in there, and whenever a new set would come out, or like he had a bunch of stuff that needed to ship, he'd call me over, and I'd spend like 4 or 5 hours just packaging up shipments. It was so chill. Let me tell you, it was so chill. on Evolving you open. I know, right? Like, I was opening Evolving for like dirt cheap, and now that stuff is worth a fortune. It's kind of insane. It's wild. Like, I'm so proud of how much Nick and Skylar have grown Hilltop. Like, it is actually just phenomenal. Like, I don't agree with some of the things they're doing with the business, and that's fine. Like, it's whatever. Like, it's not how I'd run a business, which is okay. They have more experience than me. They're more qualified to be running a business, so who cares what I think? But I'm running my own business, and it's working for me, and I don't plan on running it the same way they run theirs, but it's okay. My business is mine, theirs is theirs. Like buying scalpers. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a very possible chance I'll do that at some point, but hopefully I'll avoid it. Like, at the end of the day, though, my job is to get people the product they want. So if that means paying scalpers to get the product for the people that want the product, I might have to do it. Though I prefer not to. Like, ideally, I'm hoping that I can eventually get distributors and stuff that are going to make it so that I can just get product from distributors. And I mean, honestly, my long-term goal is I hope that eventually this becomes more of a hobby than a job. Because right now it's like, this is my full-time, this is my full-time job. But, I would love if some point I get to the point of like wealth and comfort that I can just do this for fun. So I just like order just as many like of all products from distributors as possible and just sell them to people at like wholesale plus tax, you know? Like long-term goals, I just want to get people Pokemon cards that they want for the best prices that are reasonable to sell them for. So that's my long-term goal. But obviously it's going to take a while to get there, so we'll see what happens in the in between. I just thought about my execute you, but the light was on the top hat. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's one of the reasons I want to start streaming again so badly, is so I can drive more top hats on cards and do dumb stuff like that. Like, bro, doing random stuff like that's my favorite. Like, I don't know, I love it. So I'm glad that you appreciate it and that you are enjoying your Latias. Because it's Latias, it's not Execute anymore. It's Latias with a top hat, which is cool. It's very cool, to be honest. I mean, anything with a top hat is pretty cool. That's like my definition of cool. If it's got a top hat, it's cool. Or a sword. Oh my gosh, you guys want to see my swords? I haven't shown off my swords in a while, and I have new swords that I haven't shown anybody yet. Like, at all. I don't even think I remember to send pictures to them to my mom because I've been so busy. So let me quickly, I gotta like, I'm gonna carry all my swords. Actually, they're just in this basket right now. So I'm just gonna tug this basket into the kitchen and I'm gonna show you guys my swords. Yes, I collect swords. It's like my thing. Oh, they're stuck. Every year for my birthday, fun fact about swords, they're considered lethal weapons, so you have to be an adult to buy them. This basket that I'm trying to pull over is broken. That's why this is so awkwardly slow. So you have to be 18 to buy swords. And so I found this out when I was like 17 and a half, and I was like, I'm turning 18 this year. So I made it swords are heavy. So I made it my plan that year that on my birthday I was going to go buy a sword. So that's what I did for my 18th birthday. I bought a sword. And then I decided to make it a tradition to get a sword for my birthday every year. And some years I buy more than one sword. Well, technically not me, but last year I couldn't afford one because I had just bought in a car. And so my now husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, bought me a sword for my birthday. And then this year he bought me too. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, let me show off my sword collection. So here was the original sword. This is the one I bought for my 18th birthday. It is a beautiful, like, medieval style longsword. It's got all the fancy things. The actual, like, blade has, like, all this cool, like, inscription stuff on it. Pretty fire. So, people have me sign EX cards. See, I try to go above and beyond in all I do, including signing cards. AKA, like, by making them deckers. So yeah, that was sword number 1. Sword number 2, when I was 19, is this one, which, check this sheath out. It's got a little chink. It's pretty phenomenal. But yeah, this one is beautiful. It's a little bit smaller than that one, but just, it's still super pretty, and then just, like, sleek and stylish. That was the second sword. And then, for my 20th birthday, that was when I couldn't afford a sword because I had bought a car. That was last year. Let's see. So this was the one that my husband, then boyfriend, got me. This one is an actual, like, Masonic Templar ceremonial sword. So like this is like the real deal. Like some dude named S. Childs. This was his sword, his Masonic sword. Look how fire that is. So of course we got this super cool sheath, but then like it's kind of rusty and stuff, but like it's got like the inscription, there's his name on it too. Like how cool is that? We've got all the little fancy things on there. So yeah, that was last year's sword. And then for Black Friday last year, a little bit later, I went to a store that had swords, and they just so happened to have a really good deal on this. And at first glance, you can't tell it's a sword. But you spin this little thing around, and all of a sudden, it's two swords. So I bought that for Black Friday in 2023. So yeah, then there's that one. And then last year for my birthday, we decided to go a little crazy, and I picked out two because they were having a deal. If you bought one, I think you got the second one like half off. So this was the first one I picked because I felt like I need to have a katana if I collect swords. So this is my katana. I think it's like a Demon Slayer one. Like those were the ones they had sales on, and I don't know anything about Demon Slayer, but I just know this is a cool sword. So this is my fancy katana. It's pretty classy. So yeah, that is that one. And then the second sword that I got for my birthday last year is a little bit more unique. Isn't that fantastic? It's my wiggly sword. Once again, I think it's from like whatever show, but I could care less. It's a squealy sword. It's a little silly thing. But like, imagine being impaled by this. Like, I feel like that'd be so much worse than a straight sword. It's just like... So yeah, that's my squiggle sword. So that's my most recent addition to the collection. But yeah, those are my swords that I collect. I think my husband also has either one or two swords. I think I know where one of them is, but I can't really get to it. But it's behind a bunch of boxes. But those at least are my swords, and they're always in easy access. Like anytime I need a sword, right there, all day, every day. Except that none of them are at my parents' house, so I don't have access to swords when I'm there, but oh well, I'll survive. It is always dangerous. I like to keep it exciting. If having a job of selling Pokemon cards wasn't cool enough, like, just in case that's not cool enough for somebody, I also have swords. And a very large interest in alternative fashion. And I feel like overall that compounds into making me who I am. And I think I'm kind of cool. See, that's my goal in life. I'm like, I don't think I'm cool because I'm egotistical. I think I'm cool because I specifically choose things to do that are things that someone I think is cool would do. So that's why I think I'm cool. Don't get me wrong. That is why I think I'm cool. It's because I've specifically made myself in a way that I think is cool. Nerdy, yes. You gotta be a little bit nerdy. I feel like being a little bit of a nerd means that you're enjoying life more than other people. Because you're willing to just enjoy the things you enjoy. Even if that's cardboard. Or if it's little silly guys on a screen. Like, whatever it is. It's pretty chill. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, I realize it's almost 11 o'clock. So I, actually need to go to bed. But this has been so fun. I will definitely be doing more streams soon. I can't tell you when. Other than that, I will be streaming on Whatnot this weekend, Saturday. My account on there is Zelavir, spelled the same as my YouTube channel. So make sure to bookmark my stream. You guys can come hang out. It will be a Magic stream, but I will do Pokemon streams too. Probably starting either next week or the week after. It depends on how quickly I can get stuff set up. But yeah, I've got to run. But thank you guys for watching. This has been so fun. Thank you for making muffins with me and listening to me talk about random stuff and show off swords. It's been a party. Y'all are great, and I will see you guys next time.